Last week's shocking episode of Teen Mom 2 ended with Jenelle Evans speaking to police officers following a road rage incident that culminated in the 26-year-old reality star allegedly pulling a gun on a man who had cut her off in traffic. The harrowing encounter, which occurred while her 8-year-old son, Jace, was in the passenger seat, took place back in April, and the North Carolina State Highway Patrol told ET that no charges were filed against either Jenelle or the other driver after an investigation. Meanwhile, a source close to the Teen Mom 2 production told ET that she's still on the show, and we will see her in future episodes. A sneak peek of Monday's show was leaked on Reddit, and shows a bit of Jenelle's conversation with the officer who pulled her over. However, following Jenelle's dramatic road rage incident, many have called for her termination from the series, a demand only reinforced by a string of controversies and legal issues that have followed Jenelle for years. In the wake of this latest run-in with the law, ET is looking back at Jenelle's tumultuous past, including a slate of on-screen scandals and off-screen arrests. February 2010, 16 and pregnant premieres. Jenelle made her TV debut during the first episode of the second season of MTV's 16 and Pregnant. She was expecting her first son with then-boyfriend Andrew Lewis. The episode showed Jenelle giving birth to Jace in August 2009, and her breakup from Lewis after he was arrested. Jenelle continued to party after giving birth, and relied heavily on her mother, Barbara, to take care of her son. In 2010, she even signed over temporary custody of Jace over to her mom. October 2010, first arrest. Jenelle and her then-boyfriend, Kiefer Delp, were arrested for allegedly breaking into a neighbor's home, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The reality star later pleaded guilty to the second charge and was sentenced to 12 months probation, which also required her to submit to drug tests on a monthly basis. March 2011, catfight caught on camera despite her tumultuous relationship with Delp, whom she'd already broken up with and gotten back together with following their arrest. He was apparently important enough to her that when she thought her former best friend, Brittany Truitt, had flirted with him, she punched her in the face. The fight between Jenelle and Brittany was caught on camera, and footage made the rounds on the internet, sparking an investigation by the DA's office, which led to her going to jail. After making bond, Jenelle checked herself into rehab. August 2011, probation violation. Jenelle was arrested once again, this time for not abiding by the terms of her probation stemming from her October 2010 arrest, after reportedly testing positive for marijuana and opioids. January 2012, tempers flare. Jenelle's temper once again seemed to get the better of her when she was arrested for communicating threats and making harassing phone calls to her ex-roommate and former friend, Hannah Inman, over a dispute about rent money. She posted her own $1,000 bail to get out of jail. January 2012, tempers flare again. Less than a week later, she was arrested again for allegedly violating Hannah's domestic protection order. The former roommate claimed that Jenelle called her in violation of the order, and Hannah contacted the police in response. Jenelle's attorney denied that the reality star had done so. March 2012, cyberstalker Jenelle went nearly 2 months without getting arrested before her former boss accused her of cyberstalking. Jenelle turned herself in, according to her lawyer, and allegedly spent less than an hour in jail before being released. May 2012, she said yes. Amid her tumultuous relationship with former boyfriend Gary Head, Jenelle accepted his proposal. The engagement, however, was called off 2 weeks later when she accused Gary of stealing a necklace from her. June 2012, double arrests. Tensions between Jenelle and Gary came to a violent head when he hit her during an argument, and she called the police on him. Gary was arrested on charges of domestic violence, to which he later pleaded guilty. However, police also arrested Jenelle on charges of possession of marijuana, drug paraphernalia and a controlled substance. In August, all charges were dropped against her. September 2012 to April 2013, Cortland Rogers' romance. Jenelle sparked a relationship with Cortland Rogers, another single parent whom she'd known for some time. The romance escalated quickly, with the couple getting engaged in November, and married in December. By January, the two had a domestic dispute and split up. Jenelle reconnected with Gary for a brief time before dumping him yet again and re-entering rehab in February. After a month of treatment, Jenelle left and rekindled her relationship with her estranged husband. April 2013, wedding bliss is over once again. Jenelle and Cortland got into a physical altercation, which led to them both getting arrested by police. The pair were arrested on suspicion of heroin possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of illegal Percocet and assault. Jenelle was later bailed out after being placed on 2 separate $10,000 bonds. Cortland remained in jail for violating probation from a previous criminal sentencing. June 2013, Tinder match following her dramatic relationship with Cortland, during which Jenelle suffered a miscarriage and vowed to never speak with him again. She found comfort in the arms of a male model named Nathan Griffith, whom she met on Tinder. August 2013, flunking the drug test. Jenelle was arrested once more, this time for failing a random, court-ordered drug test. The teen mom two-star tested positive for marijuana. December 2013, breaching the peace following news that Jenelle and Nathan were expecting a child together. Jenelle was placed in custody yet again after the expectant parents got into a loud dispute, and police were called. The reality star was charged with breach of peace, and was taken out of her home in handcuffs. This marked Jenelle's 10th arrest in less than 3 years. She was released on bond. June 2014, baby number 2, Jenelle and Nathan welcomed the son, Kaiser. Nathan later popped the question the following January, but their engagement was short-lived. The couple decided to break up due to the near-constant arguing and fighting. February 2015, busted behind the wheel. One of Jenelle's more minor arrests came early in 2015, when she was pulled over by the South Carolina Highway Patrol for driving without a license. May 2015. Domestic violence charge. Her frequent arguments with Nathan, even after the split, culminated with Jenelle getting arrested on a charge of first-degree criminal domestic violence after a physical altercation with Nathan. She turned herself over to police, and her ex-fiancé later dropped all charges. August 2015, still fighting over her ex. Echoing her fight with her former friend back in 2011, Jenelle was arrested on assault charges when she allegedly hurled a glass at Nathan's new girlfriend, Jessica Henry, when she came with him to pick up some of his things from the home he shared with Jenelle in South Carolina. Jenelle spent the night in jail. September 2015, dating David. Jenelle struck up a relationship with David Eason after connecting on Tinder. David, a father of 2 himself, did not get along with Jenelle's mom, according to reports at the time. August 2016, baby no. 3. After months of speculation and potential confirmations, Teen Mom 2 star took to Instagram to officially share the news of her third pregnancy with her fans. Time to introduce the world to our baby girl soon, Ensley Jolie Eason Evans wrote. She will be arriving January 28th. We couldn't be any happier. The couple welcomed the little girl on Jan. 24, 2017, and went on to get engaged the following month, and tying the knot in September. February 2018, assault rifle outrage. Jenelle faced a lot of heat after David shared a video of her firing an AR-15 assault rifle hours after the tragic mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Jenelle later stated in the comments to the post, "We didn't know it happened until the picture was posted and people commented on the pic. I am deeply sorry for those who went through that incident." The post was later removed. February 2018, Jenelle reveals Child Protective Services visit. During an interview with Vince Russo's The Brand podcast, Jenelle admitted that she tested positive for THC, a chemical found in marijuana, after giving birth to Ensley. "I tested positive for THC, and Ensley did not test positive. I did," she says. So, Child Protective Services were like, "Did you smoke when you were pregnant?" I said, "I did within the past 30 days. I have really bad esophageal spasms and I throw up every 5 minutes. I can't even eat." And they said, "Okay, some moms do that. We are not here to judge, we are writing down your information." Child Protective Services then informed her that they would conduct wellness checks after she and David brought Ensley home from the hospital. Jenelle says that, while the checks led to the case being closed, the agency has visited her home like 30 times, as a result of web rumors about her parenting. February 2018, David gets the axe. Jenelle's husband got fired from the cast of Teen Mom 2 after allegedly tweeting homophobic remarks that mocked the LGBT community. David got into a fight with Twitter users over gun control, during which someone asked him, "Are you going to teach your children to hate gay and transgender people?" "No, I'm going to teach them not to associate with them or be that way," David allegedly wrote back. "If you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas." David deleted his Twitter account, and the exchange only exists in the form of screen grabs. However, massive outrage led to MTV terminating his employment. April 2018, road rage. While the footage of Jenelle's road rage incident didn't air until July, North Carolina State Highway Patrol told ET that it occurred back in April. A source close to the Teen Mom 2 production told ET, "Jenelle has not commented on the scene, but she's still on the show, and we will see her in future episodes, which include the season finale next Monday, and a reunion show at the end of August." ET has reached out to Jenelle's reps and MTV regarding the incident. Teen Mom 2 Season 8 airs Mondays at 9 p.m. ET/PT on MTV. Related content. Jenelle Evans explains why she smoked marijuana while pregnant with daughter Ensley. Teen Mom 2 star Jenelle Evans says she's probably calling it quits after uncalled for episode. Teen Mom 2 star Jenelle Evans and David Eason are married. See the pics.